Hey, good morning. So, what is the definition of cheat? We could look it up. To me, cheating is taking an unfair advantage and somehow gaining some kind of opportunity from that disadvantage. um, and normally it's done to somebody else, or you can even cheat yourself, I guess, but that would be kind of ridiculous. I took my walk this morning already, and delicious coffee. Yeah. Well, if you haven't done anything wrong, then you can't really be a cheat, can you? So I've been following a certain diet for 8.5 months or so. And yesterday, because I felt like it, I took a slice of evil white bread and put 4 squares of butter. I think that was like one of the best things on there. And then I smeared some peanut butter on that. And on the other side of an evil white bread, I took some Chavacano preserves. That would be apricot preserves. And I smeared it on the other side. And I went whap. And then I ate it slowly and gingerly. What was the carbs on that? I guess 27 in the bread. Peanut butter ain't got much. I'm thinking maybe 10. The jelly, it's supposed to be about 68% per 100 grams. But I don't think I even had 100 grams. I may have had, shoot, if I had an ounce, it was a lot. Just kind of a schmear. So let's add another 10. So 27, 47. So let's call it 50 grams of carbs. And considering I ate chicken wings and nothing else, a little bit of dressing, which I made myself, which is not that many carbs either. Did have an egg before I ate the chicken wings, and then I had 2 eggs and some nice beef last night. Steak and eggs, essentially. And with the 4 pats of butter that I ate with the load of carbs, that probably went in pretty slowly. I didn't feel anything. I mean, like, I didn't even feel the enjoyment of what I used to back in the old days. I mean, the jelly was sweet, like really sweet. The bread, again, was pretty tasteless. Don't have your phone next to you when you're doing all this. Okay. So, the peanut butter was good. I love peanut butter. And I ate peanut butter throughout the whole course of this thing. So, it obviously hasn't impacted me in any way. And, of course, the butter is delicious. Yeah, so, well, I guess every once in a while it's not a bad thing, right? And again, I'm not really, son of a motherless goat, you're out of here. And I don't care who you are. Mangya, you've just bugged the living hell out of me for the last time. And I got alarms going on here. My clock's about to ring. There we go. What? Don't start on me, man. Great. And this thing freaked out. It's off. Yay. You know what? I'm just gonna restart it because it irritated me. There we go. I don't care what you. I don't care. Power off. Okay. I'm ready to throw it. Okay. I'm gonna throw it. This is horrible. I don't know what this. Oh, there we go. And the garbage truck. Why not? And I'm leaving this because I want you to see how mentally stable gee whiz, by this time, I don't know how many people will be throwing stuff across the room and road raging, and let me just get in my car so I can irritate some big fat guy. Okay, so no. So back on what we were. So was it a cheat day? I don't cheat because I'm not really on a diet. I'm on the proper human diet, which is what you're supposed to eat, right? Well, I guess if you're human, then that's what you want. So essentially, I haven't cheated because I'm not really on a diet. I'm kind of on a way of eating that I should have always been eating my entire life. See, I knew this when I was a kid. You know a lot of things when you're a kid. You know you want to play with little Billy. You couldn't care less what color he is, what religion he's in. You just want to play with little Billy because Billy's fun to play with, right? Because he grabs mom's stuff and soap suds and stuff. And then we go ahead and throw it in the pool and everything. Now, that's fun stuff. See, kids like to have fun. And it's not till later we're taught to hate and not like this and that, and that you're supposed to eat fruits and vegetables. So, as a kid, I would just always eat the meat, I never understood that in Pink Floyd. How can you have your pudding when you haven't eaten your meat? You know what? I preferred the meat than the pudding. Quite frankly, I'd be like, you don't want that fat, you don't want that meat, give it to me. I'll trade you my dessert for that meat. I would do that even today. I'll trade you that steak for that big old pie in there because I know you want that pie. You want that pie. All right. So anyway, so I don't deal with cheating this and that. So I eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. And now, since I have hit my goals and things, it's not like I'm going to go hog wild back into whatever it is I was doing because I actually don't like it. But if there's a pizza laying around, maybe I'll eat a slice. It seems to me that I do like very extremely thin crust flour more than I like the almond flour crust. So if I gotta take a glutein hit or something, I'm not worried about it because pizza's still delicious. It's still one of my favorites. But oftentimes I'll have it without the bread, so it doesn't bother me at all. A little bit of tomato sauce, some cheese, and pepperoni and mushrooms. Yum. So anyway, we'll go ahead and hit you again tomorrow. See how things are going. So again, if you're lock, stock, and barrel in the proper human diet, what is cheating? Cheating's nothing. It's sitting there, and it's almost like the Matrix. You dip in when you want something, and then you just kind of hang out in your real life for most of it. Call it Zion or whatever. So the Matrix has a lot of very cool ideas in it, and maybe I'll get into some of the philosophy on that. Alrighty, so that's it. We will chat with you guys again next time I get online. We'll talk soon. Bye.